How are we doing, guys? We're Leeds TV. Bolton away is coming up next. So, team news we have. Well, we know Pontus Jansson is injured, which is absolutely horrendous news to start with, and it's got me panicking a bit because our defensive options are not looking so strong, which is something we'll go through how to counteract this later in the video. So, pre-season has been gone. There were some good performances in there, I thought. Oxford, second half, I thought we were good. I was at that game. First half was worrying. We were just, I don't know, there's something about us that we just seemed too flat in the first half on Saturday. I know it was a pre-season friendly, but there wasn't anything there in the first half that was particularly convincing. But we changed the shape in the second half, and we looked a lot more convincing, which obviously pre-season is hard to gauge anything really off that. The only real worrying result was the Eibar game, where we looked really exposed defensively. But going forward, again, it was another game where we looked good. And yeah, it's been an okay pre-season. Certainly better than last season's, I thought. I was looking at the starting 11 at QPR, and wow, just wow. Matt Grimes, Sol Bamba, Toumani Diagouraga all started at QPR. So it's safe to say, or I hope it is, that we're in a better position this season to start the season than we were last season. So the men in form from pre-season is three key ones for me: Kemar Roofe, Stuart Dallas and Eunan O'Kane. All three have not been in the team every pre-season friendly, but every time they've been given minutes, they've took the opportunity. Kemar Roofe, particularly against Oxford, was impressive. You know, you didn't see loads of the ball, but every time we saw the ball, something happened. It created some magic. It was efficient with the ball, and for me, it was man of the match on last Saturday. Stuart Dallas was absolutely superb when he came on, not just for the goal. I thought he was positive, never giving up on anything. I really saw a different Stuart Dallas. I've not always been his biggest fan, I'm going to have to admit, but I really saw something in him on Saturday where I think he's suiting Thomas Christiansen's style a little bit better, I think. So I think he's been given more licence to go forward than he was maybe under Gary Monk and other previous managers. And the other main man, Eunan O'Kane, absolutely superb against Oxford, dictating the game, playing that little Alonso Pirlo role, and he was just running the game. Superb. So that's the three key people from pre-season. Some other good performances. I thought Matty Pennington's done okay pre-season. Vernon Benitez looks okay whenever he's played. Alioski's looks okay, but they're the three key ones for me, and they're all men in form at the minute. So the stats coming into this game, which are worrying, I'm afraid. Bolton have not lost at home since the end of January, so that's 8 games that works out as. The most worrying of all, though, is our last away win was Birmingham at the start of March. Feels like a long time ago that now. I remember at the end of that game, everything seemed possible. I thought we were guaranteed the top 6. It didn't happen, but that was the last time we won away. The Chris Wood brace on that Friday night Sky game. Even more worrying than that is our last away clean sheet was in October at Wolves. I'm absolutely staggered by that, to be honest. I thought it was a lot more recent than that, but there you go. So good to have some positive stats there about our chances, but you know, that was last season. You know, the team's changed now. I think we've got more attacking threat. I think we look a bit reinforced in the middle. I think Matthews Cleach, very, very important signing, I think. And of course we look weaker at the back. Certainly on paper we do, but we don't really know anything until we see the team starting the season, I don't think. That's going to be more easy to judge things. But I'm not going to lie, I would have felt more comfortable with Cal Bartley in there for Bolton. But you never know. So the next thing we're going to have to move on to is a starting 11, and this has been difficult. So in terms of starting 11, I'm going to go for a 4-3-3 shape for me. So this is the team I'd start with. I'm going to give Felix Weiswald the start in net, but Rob Green has got to play in the cup game for me. And I think, you know, I don't think we've got a number 1 keeper yet. I'm not convinced Weiswald is miles better than Rob Green, or vice versa. So I still think there's competition on that side. So if Weiswald plays poorly, then Rob Green has to come in. So it's good, healthy competition there. Vernon Manita right back, Matty Pennington centre back, Luke Ayling centre back, and Gaetano Berardi left back. So, the surprising one might be my choice of Vernon Anita at right back, but I feel Luke Aylin's got to be in there ahead of Liam Cooper on Sunday. I think it's just his ability on the ball, passing out of the back, is something we're going to need, and I don't think Liam Cooper offers that as anywhere near as much as someone like Luke Ayling would at the centre-back position. So the three-man midfield, for me, Ronaldo Vieira, Matheus Clich, Yuno Kane. Now we have been playing a lot of 4-2-3-1 this pre-season, but I personally think 4-3-3 suits us the best right now. I think to get the best out of Clich, Kane needs to be playing higher up the pitch than there would be in a 4-2-3-1. And for me, Ronaldo Vieira, we need that natural ball-winning midfielder in there. And that's a very hard-working and creative midfield three, as far as I'm concerned. Samu Saif, I was considering for this game, but I think he can have a great impact on the bench should things go wrong, and we can change the system then. But for me, Clich and Kane have got to start together after their form against Oxford and in pre-season in general. The front three, Ezjan Olowski, Chris Wood, Kemar Roofe. For me, that was probably the easiest to select. I think they all suit each other's game. Kemar Roofe and Olowski can cut inside, and Chris Wood can create the space for them for his link-up play, and of course, their massive goal threat. So that's the team I'd start with at Bolton. So that's my team anyway. I don't think that'll be the team. I think we're going for more of a 4-2-3-1 shape, and I expect to see Liam Cooper in there at centre-back. That was just my personal opinion that I'd go with Luke Ayling at centre-back. Prediction I'm going with is 1-1. I think the missing Jansen's going to be damaging. And I think Bolton are quite strong defensively as well. So I'm thinking 1-1 in this game. Maybe I'm being over-pessimistic. Make sure you let me know in them comments below. And make sure you send in your team for Bolton and your whole prediction for the season. How do you think it's going to go? Are we going to do it this season? Is this season the year? We'll see you again on Sunday or Monday after the Bolton game to give a review of the madness, and hopefully we're reporting on Leeds' first win of the season. Thanks for watching. We're Leeds TV.